I'm very excited and to be at this big tournament here we have at home at the Rogers Cup and playing in front of our friends and families and sponsors. So it's a really exciting week for me and the other Canadians, so I'm looking forward to it.
Do you get kind of extra butterflies in your stomach when you're playing at home, or just more excitement?
I'm just really excited, like a lot of energy, especially when the crowd is here and you play, in front of your home crowd. You feel the energy and it's really, exciting.
I imagine, especially after the year you've had, how would you describe it from January until now?
It's been really good, a good progression. My ranking was like 300 something and now I'm 101. So I also started working with a new coach, Natalie Tozia, and it's really going well. And my confidence is back. I'm trusting my shoulder again. And tennis is getting there. So.
Did you ever think that you'd be where you are now when the year started?
Well, I believed in myself, and my team really encouraged me a lot. They knew how bad I wanted to come back on the tennis court after a year and a half of having a serious shoulder injury, and they knew how it was important. So we did a lot of efforts, everyone together, and and we hope for the best and believed, and we're really happy how it's going. So it's, I think, over expectations.
What was that like, just trying to come back, and when you did have the shoulder injuries, was there moments where you had doubts in your mind?
Yeah, for sure. It was really difficult going through the rehab. I only had 45% of chance of succeeding without going for surgery, so it put a big question mark on my career. And I mean, this is my dream, playing tennis since I'm a little girl. That's all I've known, and it's my big passion. So it was really tough. There were days where, I tried to stay positive and, I never complained in the gym. I knew what I had to do and I pushed it through with everyone. And they stick behind me, my family. And at the end, I'm very determined and I persevered through it. So I'm happy that now, we came out as winners from this.
And you said confidence is something that you now have back.
Mm-hmm.
What other strengths do you have right now in your game, do you think?
Well, the confidence is a big part of your game because that's what helps you play fearless and play free on the court. And a lot of now, after playing so many matches against like Lena, Azarenka from the beginning since I got back, my game is starting to come back. My consistency, I play a lot of matches, so I feel better on the court, and my strategy is back, which is really important. And my serve, the strength in my serve, was a big part of it. So so it's getting there.
And you mentioned those top players who are big hitting players. You're going to be taking on Stevens, who's also hard hitting. Mm-hmm. What do you see coming up in that matchup?
It's going to be really important for me to be focused on my game and be consistent also, and set up a good strategy with my coach for that match.
So what are you especially working on now at this point?
For sure, the serves, a lot of serves we're working on, the consistency of the first serve percentage, and also returns. My game is to play aggressive, and I mix it up also in my game. So a lot of focus on that.
Well, you were the first alternate for the U.S. Open, mm-hmm. and Lena, she's no longer playing.
Mm-hmm.
So is there a bit of pressure off your back now, knowing that you'll be there?
No, actually, I'm just more excited. If I would have been in the qualies, there would have been more matches for me, which is always good, since being a year and a half away from the tour was really tough. And so always when I step in on the court, I'm really happy, and I have a smile in my belly, and this is what I work for. This is my dream. So I'm really happy to be here and to be at home. We have this big prestigious tournament. We're really lucky.
Looking at the women's tour and kind of how wide open it is, any week, any player can kind of make it far. How far do you see yourself going on tour?
Well, for sure, I was 21 in the world before, and that's a big goal in long term, that I want to beat the best ranking I had. So we're working baby steps there, and already I make a big progression in 6 months, halfway, so 101. So I'm looking, to keep going at the end of the year. And for right now, the little goals are really, to keep working on the serves, which gives you free points and returns, and play, your offensive game that I always played before the injury.
Well, good luck.
Thank you so much.